face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Hey, back from a new video, and today is going to be a best class setup for the KN-44. And I know I've done one of these a while ago, and I wanted to make an updated version of the KN-44 because my last one I was pretty good setup, but the KN-44 actually got, changed up a little bit. I think it got buffed a little bit and it decreased in range and stuff like that. I'm not too sure exactly what happened to this gun. So basically, I'm going to be bringing you guys another best class setup for this weapon and how to use this weapon and the best attachments to use for this weapon, and basically how to make this weapon OP as you can. Now, the KN-44 is a really good assault rifle, probably one of the best guns in the game. I wouldn't say the best, but one of the top 3 or 5 best guns in this game. Now, basically what I use on this gun is the red dot. Now, I like the red dot because I really don't like the iron sight on this weapon too much. It's just not my style of a iron sight. I just really like the red dot and how it feels. You guys can also use the ELO sight if you guys want to, if you prefer that over the red dot. Now, the ELO sight I would say is a slightly better than the red dot sight, and there's really not too much of a difference between them, but the ELO sight does give you that more feel and more eyesight to see around where your enemy is going and stuff like that. Kind of the red dot just blocks your wherever you're looking, so you can pick either one of those. It doesn't matter, it's just your choice. I would prefer red dot, that's just my opinion, but if you guys want to use ELO, go right ahead, knock yourself out while you're at it. The next attachment I use is quick draw, and the reason I use quick draw on this class is because in my opinion this KN-44 does aim in quite slowly, and that's my opinion though. I really would recommend putting on the quick draw to aim down faster, get on your enemy and just aim down fast and kill your enemy as fast as you can. Like I said, I think this KN-44 does have a pretty slow aim down sight, and I would just prefer putting on the quick draw attachment for this weapon. Now, the next attachment I would prefer for the KN-44 is the extended mag attachment. Now, using the extended mag was obviously going to give you more bullets in your magazine. Now, I prefer using this because the regular version of the mag doesn't have that many bullets in it as it should. Now, using the extended mag gives you more bullets, to give you more of an advantage to kill your enemy. You guys can just keep on shooting until you kill them. Now, if you use extended mags, I would take off the next attachment if you want to put on fast mags, because extended mags does kind of change the way you reload, and it does kind of take a little bit longer for you to reload your magazine. That's why I prefer extended mags. So if you guys want to use extended mags, you don't have to, but I prefer using this on this gun. So let's just hop right into the next attachment. Now, the next attachment is the FMJ. Now, I would prefer using this because the KN-44 don't have that bad of a damage to it, but I prefer putting a little bit more damage onto it, so that's why I've had the FMJ. Now, I used to use the high caliber on this weapon, but it didn't do very much. Plus, the damage is just really making your headshots one shots, so that's why I prefer using the FMJ on this weapon to give you that more damage to your weapon and pack a punch. So we'll just hop right into the perks. So the first perk I use is 6th Sense. I usually use this perk for every class I have. Now, 6th Sense is basically you can see where the enemies are on your minimap if they're close enough, and it just basically says it right in the description. Now, the second perk I use is Scavenger, so obviously I can get more bullets because extended mags does kind of waste your bullets a little bit because you're shooting more and you're reloading more, and it's just getting that out of your magazine. So you're gonna need Scavenger to pick up more ammo and keep on shooting. Now, the third perk I use is Dead Silence, so I can move silently, obviously, so enemies can't hear me, and that's basically the perks I use for this class. Now, the lethal, I use the Semtex, but you guys can also use anything you want. You can use C4, Combat Axe, Thermite, etc. You guys can use whatever you want. It's your choice. Just use whatever you want. I prefer a Semtex or a Frag Grenade, one of those two, because it just fits this class the best. Now, the tacticals, I don't have anything, or secondary, and that's basically it for this class setup. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys found this class setup really good to use and you guys use it yourself, let me know in the comments below. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you do leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.